Hey guys, Bridgie here. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the top CSS frameworks that are going to enable you to create websites which both look beautiful and are semantically structured in a really solid way. So let's get started with the basics, and we're going to have to talk about Tailwind CSS in this list because it's one of the most popular ways of utilizing a framework which is going to enable you to create beautiful websites in a fast and efficient way. Now, I used Tailwind CSS extensively in my projects and in my client projects. And I can tell you that it's a beautiful framework. It's not perfect, but it definitely is a really solid solution for anyone who is looking to get up a website which looks modern and is relatively flexible in a short amount of time. So as you can see over here, you can basically understand even just from looking at the website, kind of like the vibe and design aspect of it. It's quite modern, it's quite minimal and customizable. And that is one of the reasons why I personally believe that Tailwind is so popular. The overall design is very modern and flexible. This type of designs, as you can see, are quite good in a variety of situations. And one of the things that I like the most about it is that it bridges both the website and web app side of things. So even the components are built in a way which really mimic closely the web app. So you can utilize these components in both the website and in a web app. And of course, it's going to be optimized for both. But what I did in the past is I really heavily worked on the design side of things. So actually, Tailwind used to have a Figma file, which unfortunately is not available anymore, or it's not any longer updated. Which personally I think is a shame because that was one of the strengths. In my opinion, as a designer, but nonetheless, you can access the packages over here and you can have access to the code. And as you can see, also they have this dark mode, which is available for pretty much all of the components, and you can easily switch it and basically update it. So overall, I think it's quite a good way of structuring a modern looking project overall in a fast and efficient way. So that would be my very first recommendation when it comes to CSS frameworks. Now, the second one, which I want to talk about, is Bootstrap, because of course this is one of the OGs of CSS frameworks, and of course everybody or most designers and developers have heard about Bootstrap. And one of the reasons why I really love this framework is not only how efficient it is, it's been one of the first frameworks that I used in the past. But what I really like about it is that if you go on the Bootstrap themes, which you can find on the top panel once you go under getbootstrap.com, you're going to be able to access the themes, which personally I believe they look really, really good. They have extremely solid themes. So even if you take a look at the preview, these are looking extremely nice, and they are all top notch. I don't know what's up with the themes marketplace, but it's one of the top theme marketplace available in my personal opinion. They have so many nice and minimal looking themes, which really appreciate. So you can actually create websites and web apps in a very fast and efficient way, utilizing Bootstrap as the base of this flow. So definitely Bootstrap is one of the ones that you want to consider. And you can customize everything with Sass. So as you know, Bootstrap utilizes Sass for a modular and customizable architecture. So that's kind of like the base of it. And you can build and extend in real time with CSS variables. And I highly recommend you to check out all of the nuances because overall it's one of the most solid options that you can have out there whenever you're creating a website. Now, another mention that I want to make is Flowbyte, which this one is interesting because it enables you to build websites with components on top of Tailwind CSS. So this is basically an open source library of over 600 UI components, sections and pages built with the utility classes from Tailwind CSS and designed in Figma. So this is a special mention that I wanted to have out there for developers and designers. And I just really like the fact that it's open source and you can actually utilize the base of Tailwind. And as you can see over here, let's say that if we open the button section, you can see that the documentation is extremely clear, and overall it has this really nice and modern feel to it, which is really appreciated. And I think it's a must these days, especially if you're starting a company, a online business, a startup. It's really important to have a solid base for you to move agile and fast and without having to worry too much about all the nuances about the designs. But of course, if you want to create something completely custom, still, yet again, utilizing these frameworks is going to enable you to not start everything from scratch and just stare at a white screen, but actually having a base that you can work upon, and it's nonetheless it's going to speed things up and make the process easier. Now let's talk about the very last one, which is Bulma. And this is a modern CSS framework, as you can see over here. They say Bulma is a free open source framework that provides ready-to-use front-end components that you can easily combine to build responsive web interfaces. No CSS knowledge required. So for all of you designers out there and no-code founders, this is the framework for you. And it's overall really nice. Looks pretty good, pretty modern, and yeah, it's quite easy overall to implement and to learn. And they even mention CSS only, so it integrates in any JavaScript environment. And yeah, overall, it enables you to create some really nice looking solutions in a very fast and efficient way. So Bulma is definitely another option that you should check out if you're looking for a CSS framework. So this is pretty much it for this video. I hope it helped you. And if you have any questions on this topic, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And I want to remind you that on my channel, you can find over 900 videos entirely for free on the topic of web design and UI UX design. So feel free to check them out if you're interested in that. And I'll see you in the very next video.